All right, so Dave Rowan, love seeing you at these events. How you doing?
Good. I'm good, thank you.
How many Mighty Mites? Is that what they call them?
Mighty Mites. The Perry Mighty Mites, yes.
How many wrestling in this event?
I think we had 6 in the earlier session. There's 1 in the second session here.
So 7? 6? 7.
Yep.
Okay, so 7 total. You have your oldest son
Yes.
is a freshman. Youngest son is a
Yeah,
freshman.
my youngest son's a freshman at Perry, and my oldest son's a freshman at Stanford.
Okay, so I'll come back to Stanford. I'll circle back around because I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of Stanford questions. But, first off, how many years removed from your near-death experience are we?
Let's see, that was 8 years ago now.
That seems like...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like, yeah.
It seems crazy. Like, when I think about it, it seems like it was yesterday. But you had a heart attack. All this crazy stuff happened. Open heart surgery. You beat it all.
I beat it all, yep.
And you're still here.
Still ticking.
And you guys got your first state champ with Billy Miller, and you've added a couple since then. So Perry Wrestling is in pretty good health. Dave Rowan is in pretty good health, right?
We are, thank you.
What's going on first off with the high school right now?
We're having a good season, actually. You know, last year we only lost Kyle from the team, basically, so everybody came back. And a lot of duels this year, which I'm actually enjoying. We have a nice full lineup, so good dual meet team, and we've been doing pretty well.
Are you guys in the CBC still?
Yes.
Did you guys have a league tournament? Like Riverside had WRC. Did you have?
We did, but we split it. We had 20 teams. We did 10 teams in the lower division, 10 teams in the bigger division. So
Were you guys bigger division?
we're in the bigger division.
How'd you guys do?
We won it.
So you won the bigger division. How different was the dynamic of that tournament?
Yeah, because with all the teams together, it's a very competitive tournament. So some weights were kind of light because maybe the lower division had the better 145 pounds, let's say. So, but it was different. We ran more of a pool tournament instead of a bracket tournament, so kids got more matches. So I think most of the coaches were happy about that. But definitely different, different atmosphere.
Sandusky Bay Conference did the same thing. They've got this massive 22 team thing, and they did 8 in one half with Sandusky, Bellevue, Perkins, the bigger schools, and then the smaller schools, right? Literally what you guys did.
Yep.
Oak Harbor played money ball. George Bergman bumped everybody up in the lineup, and they lost by a half a point on the last match to Edison, the state champs.
Yeah, Edison's tough. Yes.
How crazy is that how much that changes those tournaments? It probably changed your tournament a lot too, didn't it?
It did. It really did. It makes a big difference. So, yeah.
But he played money ball, and they almost won. I couldnn't believe it.
I give him credit for trying, right?
No, absolutely. And Coach Hermes was wow. He was kind of shocked by it, but in the end, Edison did get them. But when you look at your conference, you guys are pretty prepared going into your district tournament, would you say?
I would say so. We do a pretty good job with our schedule. We've wrestled a lot of bigger schools this year for us. Like Mayfield, Solon, Nordonia, North Royalton, head to head. So, we kind of, as best we could, stepped it up to beat the challenges.
You always have a D1 guy on the team for the last decade, basically. Literally, it was Shank, it was Billy Miller, it was your son. You got really good guys at Perry. You've got some state titles, won the first, runner-up trophy for the team, and you had your first state champion under you. How do you constantly turn out really good guys who move on to the higher level? We invest.
Remember, we don't have open enrollment either. So whatever we get. So we get a nice program K through 12 that we build them up and try to keep them progressing forward and provide kids opportunities. That's a big thing. We create the opportunities so the kid could be a D1 athlete or it could be whatever, a D3 athlete. So, it's just been a lot of years of grinding, nothing easy about it, but we got guys that are willing to do the work and coaches that are all on the same page and believe that trying to make a better person out of these guys.
We're in a strange time with COVID. We're in a strange time with energy. Energy matters to you and I because I'm from Oak Harbor, Davis Spessy Nuclear Power Plant, your Perry Nuclear Power Plant.
Right.
There's some changes about to really occur with nuclear power, wind, solar, all these things. Where are you guys at school district-wise as far as decommissioning that plant? And where are you?
We've been through this for many years with the power plant. I think we kind of got a good plan in place for years for longevity and stuff like that. So I feel like we're going to be okay. I think eventually the school funding will have to change across the nation. It's a very different way to do it. It's not really ideal. So hopefully maybe down the road some kind of solution to figure out how to make it better.
Okay. A massive heart attack couldn't kill you. Open heart surgery couldn't kill you. Not much can kill Dave Rowan. How many years left for you are there in this?
Not too many. Well, I'm at
Not too many?
I'm at 32 now.
You're 32?
So, 32 years, yeah.
So can you go? You're gone. Can you be done in 3 then?
Well, I get an extra year, or I get grandfather clause in a year, so I get 34 years.
So there's one more
So
if you
I
want
could,
to.
yeah. So, my Riley, my youngest boy, is a freshman right now, so I definitely want to see him wrestle through. And then my daughter is in 8th grade, so we'll see. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, but wrestling's a grind, and 32 years of grinding. It's been good. It's been good, but it's hard.
What is your cardio like after you get your chest cut open and you get?
Better now.
Is it better?
I just tease you. I do a lot of cardio still. I try to keep in shape. I think the biggest thing is this the stress level and trying to keep that down, and working out really helps me relieve that. So I do probably like 30 to 40 minutes of aerobics, probably 5 to 6 times a week.
How are your joints?
Holding up all right.
You don't wrestle anymore, do you?
Oh no.
When did that stop? 2012?
When I got my open heart surgery.
13?
Yeah, I just was, when they cracked me open, there was a lot of parts that didn't feel like they didn't heal right. So.
Well, yeah, you land weird, and
yeah, just separating you, and my disc in the back aren't very good, my neck and stuff, and shoulders. So it was time to call it quit.
You're a Division I All-American, won Edinburgh's first. Your son Kyle's at Stanford. Nobody understands Division I wrestling better than someone like you that went to a small school. You were a part of the Bruce Baumgartner of Deanna, right? You were a huge part of what they started at Edinburgh. Now your son gets out to the Bay Area, and they drop wrestling. They do have a season where they're wearing all black. They're going full Johnny Cash on them,
Yep.
right? Where are we at right now with Stanford wrestling? It's still dropped as of right now.
As of right now, no, it's still dropped. Nothing's set in stone. They made some big, meetings early this week, and didn't get very far. So, but there's a lot of parents in the background that are really working hard, and we found some stuff that we're trying to present through PR and stuff like that. It's disappointing across the nation with wrestling. I don't want to give any details out because I don't want to get in trouble, but there's some things going on behind the scenes about MIG or MGI. I'm sorry, MGI, with how they're controlling sports and lobbying and stuff like that. So we're kind of digging through that, and hopefully we can present it out to the public here soon. So, Stanford lose wrestling. Who's to say that Ohio State's not going to lose wrestling, or who's not to say that VT's not going to lose wrestling? So we got to keep this going, and we got to help these kids out. Just the experience I had in college and the opportunities I've had has just changed my life. And one reason why I became a teacher, because it was such a big influence on me. So, with these kids denying them the opportunity to wrestle, you're ruining dreams. You're breaking dreams. So.
Okay, so the big question is, and I know it's Kyle's life, not yours. What does Kyle do? Does he get a degree? Does he transfer?
Yeah, that's tough. I know, but it's up to him. It really is. It's his life. I told him at this point in his career is what he wants to do with wrestling in his career. And Stanford's a great school academically, and a lot of good alumni out there. But he loves wrestling too. So I'm just gonna say we're gonna reinstate the program. That's my belief. We're gonna get Stanford back on and continue this. So I haven't even started about Plan B yet. I don't want to right now.
Okay.
I've got a lot of people ask me the question, and I agree with it. You probably should, but I'm optimistic that we're going to get it done.
Terapelli, Borelli, Ray Blake.
Great people.
Great guys, right?
Awesome people. I sent Jason Borelli a text a couple weeks ago. My heart broke. I just think about what that guy's going through, like trying to run his team, trying to run his family, trying to run the program, trying to reinstate the program. Just allowing them to compete was a hassle. They went on a 15-day tour and did 9 duels, and that was a hassle getting that done. So training, they've been training outside because of Sarah Clare County can't hold practice inside. So they're outside training on the football field and mats and wearing sweats. It's been unbelievable what they've gone through, and Borelli's just been a great job. I'm very proud of him. My son's in good hands. So.
All right. I know you got some coaching to do. Do you got anything else for me?
No, it's always fun talking to you.
Yeah. How do I make wrestling fun for my sons? Tell me that. They seem to be enjoying it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the key. You know, I always try to my sons. I never said like, you know, you had to win, you got to do this. I always said, yeah, just have fun. Let's work hard. I try to make them understand that working hard was fun, and believing that it does you good. And my kids have bought into that. I'm very fortunate. All my boys wrestle, and they enjoy it. And I mean, they're not all going to be, you know, national champs or competitive state champs, but they're in the sport. They're experiencing it. Enjoy it. Take your time with them. It's a very challenging sport. You got to support them. And you know, as a coach and a dad, it's a tough hat to wear. But I've always tried to make it fun for my boys. So.
All right, Dave. Thank you for the time. Good luck to you guys. Sectional District State. Sparta Highland, that's the goal.
Yes.
Sparta Highland High School. Get there. We'll see you guys, and good luck.
Thank you very much.